there, guys. It's Matthew Talks. So, I wanted to talk about something that I've been actually thinking about for a couple months now. Really honestly, it's what has happened to the sense of community. Community here in the United States, community between neighbors, community between people in the city that you live in. There is so much turmoil in this country right now. There are so many lines that have been drawn in the sand, so many divisions, so many people that just have a disdain and a hatred for their brother. And it hurts me. It honestly, to see this all the time, I don't even, I don't have regular television. I do streaming TV, but I do have news sources that I keep in regular contact with. And the rhetoric, it hurts. The things that are said, the threats that are made, the sheer, and I don't know of another way to put it other than hatred that's out there from one person to the next. Man, when I was a kid, in the neighborhood I lived in, man, everybody knew everybody. We all knew each other, and for the most part, we all liked each other. There wasn't that, I don't know my next door neighbor, I don't know the guy across the street from me, I don't know this person. Today, in most communities, you're lucky to know the people who live next door to you. People do not want to associate with others. Now, I'm in a unique situation right now where I have a number of neighbors around me that I know and that I like. We all get along well together. But I think that's becoming a rare thing. There are so many horrible things that have happened here in the United States. Even some as recently as just a few weeks ago, and there's a lot of talk online. There's a lot of talk in the government. There's a lot of talk between one person to the next. Everyone has a viewpoint. Everyone has a way they feel about it. And I get that. I understand that. And that's one of the great things about this country, because we can have those viewpoints. We can think and feel the way we do and express that to others. But I believe what's happened is, with that sense of community being gone, it is through, in many cases, vile words, through threats, through, I don't even know how to say it other than childhood bullying. One person has to bully the next person to get their point across. Guys, we can actually talk. We can have a conversation, and we can move forward and get through this. A lot of things I think have contributed to the lack of community. I think, honestly, taking prayer and taking God out of our schools, out of our communities, I think that has really hurt us. Not parenting the way we should parent, being afraid of your child, not disciplining the way we should discipline. And I don't mean, smacking the snot out of your child when he's wrong. I mean actually teaching your children the differences between right and wrong, monitoring the things that they bring into their own lives, monitoring the things you bring into the household. If you sit a child, anyone down in front of garbage all the time, garbage is going to come out. The old saying is garbage in, garbage out. So if you're pushing violence and hatred all the time, especially at such a formidable age, that is what is going to come out as a teen, as an adult. There is no two ways about it. Garbage in, garbage out. Guys, we can come together. We can do this. We can heal this nation. We can heal the gap that has been put between us. In most cases, we're the people who are putting the gap there. We can take care of this. We can heal this. If we talk, if we're kind, if we're considerate, if we're willing to listen to everyone's viewpoints. You can't watch the news without one person talking over the next, without one person accusing a person of this, accusing them of that. It's hard to watch. It's painful to watch. So please, do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Take some time to sit down and think about this. How can I heal my community? And if we start healing our communities one by one, it's going to spread throughout the United States. I believe we can do this. I believe we can set the hatred aside, the anger aside, and we can replace that with community, with friendship, with the willingness to listen to and try to understand someone else's viewpoint. And again, the nice thing about the United States is we can have the viewpoints we want to have. So you may not necessarily agree with me. I may not necessarily agree with you. And I know a lot of people, that's how our friendship goes. There's a ton of stuff they do I don't agree with, and vice versa. However, we can get past those points to preserve our friendship because we genuinely care about each other. Do something in your community. Show that you genuinely care about your fellow man. Bring your community back together. Guys, this is what I'm going to ask you to do. Hit the subscribe button. Mash that like button if you like this content, you would like to see more. Share this with a friend. Share this with a complete stranger. Get this out there. And the simple reason is to make people think. And if they think, maybe we can enact change here in the United States. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me today. This is Matthew Talks. Like I said, subscribe, share, click that like button if you like this content. If you have questions, if you want me to talk about specific subjects, whatever, put them in the comments. I'm happy to look at them. I'm happy to research, and I'm happy to talk about it. Guys, take care. Love you guys. Bye.